Landon, Solomon. Give me a positive first of all, lads. Tell me something good from that game. Maybe an individual performance, maybe, I don't know, one particular move in the game, because I'm clutching at straws like everyone else here. Have you got anything for me?
Jadon Sancho.
Solomon, you with that? Sancho? Form now, maybe?
Yeah, you played well. We kind of sort of died out in the second half like everyone, but I guess the goal was a positive. The way we moved the ball, Bruno threw ball, Rashford squared it. I guess the other positive was that we didn't lose, because I thought we deserved to lose. We were lucky to get a point.
True. I thought Southampton probably walked away from that feeling hard done to, because theirs was a clear cut. But for Armstrong messing up a couple of times, I mean, Landon, we should have lost, shouldn't we, mate?
Definitely. And what's quite funny is that they started wasting time, and I thought if they attacked us, they probably could have got another goal, but they started wasting time and it just being a damp squib.
That's it. I mean, fans back in stadium, Solomon, seems to have been a downfall for us this season. Yeah. I said coming here in my road trip that how do you go from having your highest scoring season since Sir Alex Ferguson to what can only describe as our worst, with some of the best goal scoring players on the planet right now? It's unreal. Yeah. I just don't understand why they can't put it together. Is there anything? Second manager this season now, mate. You said at the start, with Ole we've got no chance. With Ralph, the players are really not performing much better, are they?
Yeah, the problem with me is I feel like we have too many greedy players and too many forwards on the pitch. When you look at Rashford, Ronaldo, Bruno at times, the first thought in their mind is to shoot. So when you get, that's why I was kind of surprised Rashford actually squared it to Sancho. I thought he was going to shoot.
That's a positive, isn't it? Rashford
exactly.
Made the right decision, didn't
he? That was another problem against Middlesbrough. Like, we should have been squaring the ball across the box for easy tap-ins, but we don't do that. And I feel like we need more creators around on the pitch. But then saying that, we've released a few of our players and our squad is very, very thin. So I don't really know where to go from it, to be honest.
No, I mean, top four London looks pretty much, from the mood around here, dead and dusted, doesn't it, mate?
Well, top four was definitely gone when we decided not to bring anyone in. Like, how have we gone into a transfer window with a weaker squad? You know, two of our midfielders are out now. You're telling me we couldn't do it with another midfielder at 7 million or 12 million just to play? Like, we had nothing on the bench. It makes no sense. How are we weaker after a transfer window?
Proof is in the pudding. We had to go to a 4-4-2 when we brought a midfielder off London. Solomon, sorry. And we just looked completely disjointed then when Bruno and Pogba went into the middle. It was like they didn't want to be doing that role, and it showed in the performance. It was hitting hope half the time. They
don't really want to do that role when they have three midfielders, let alone two. So it was kind of just like an idea out of nowhere from a roll of the dice is the perfect term from Rangnick. But we kind of sort of knew even with that change we were never going to win the game. Like, I don't know, first up to the goal we played pretty well, and then I don't know what it is with this team. But as soon as we score, it's like we go to defensive mode. It's like just pretend it's still 0-0 and just keep on playing the way you're playing. So one thing I find strange is why don't players just enjoy football? I feel like it's become maybe too much of a results business. Of course you need the win, but like 20 minutes in, you've still got 70 minutes to play. Just keep enjoying the game. You've got 70 minutes. No one wants to be sitting back for 70 minutes.
It wasn't bad. I mean, Landon, you said there we're short in midfield. Our best midfielder is Paul Pogba the last few games. He's gone in the summer. So we've got to replace him as well as what we already got to replace. Yeah. It's a lot of a rebuild. But before we do go, mate, I mean, Pogba, shout out to him because we know he's going. But he's actually putting it in there because he was good again, wasn't he?
Yeah, he's in the shop window, and he's got to put these performances in because he's going to want the best deal for himself, going to the best team. Yeah. But you know, at the end of the day, he is putting it in, and he's putting the performances in. You know, some of the other players, they're not even going. That's the problem. They're not going, and we can't get rid of him. Yet they're playing every game, and they're not putting in 110%.
No, mate, we're not getting 70%. We're not getting 50% out of some of the players. I mean, is there anyone out there that gives man of the match for you two there today before we finish up?
Pogba.
Clutching here a little bit. It's been my hardest question all day to everyone, but is there anyone?
Pogba.
Yeah, so
Pogba,
no one really stood out, but
no one stood out. But
I guess he stood out from a bad bunch.
Yeah.
Sad state of affairs when the best player is playing for a place at another club.
Yeah.
That's a way to finish a vlog, that. Guys, cheers for coming.
Thanks a lot, Adam.
Get yourselves well and get home.
100%.
Cheers.